Hey YouTube, this is KP with KP Details. Join me as I do a prep and ceramic coating on my Jeep Cherokee. This is my company vehicle. I have been driving through quite a bit of bugs and whatnot, so did have to take out the Gyeon Bugs and Grime. My preferred one right now is the Sonax, but this happens to be the one that I have in the back of the van, so I'm going to use it, especially since the bugs really have not been that bad yet. Like I said, I just moved to Chesterfield. I'm not really sure what the bug situation is going to be like, but I've definitely realized that the pollen situation is going to be a little bit crazy. The bug and grime remover here works pretty good. I had to wash the car twice in order to get it off. And then in my foam cannon, this is the MJJC, I think it's the original one or maybe version 2. I have CarPro Iron X and also a little bit of Chemical Guys Clean Slate because I have it lying around. And as you can see, there's not much protection on here, but I do want to make sure that I'm getting whatever waxes and sealants might be on here, because based on what I got in my other mystery box, the last mystery box that I did a video on, I did put the Dr. Beasley's Bead Pro on here, and there was also one other product, so I wanted to make sure that was off. This is the wheel that I coated the other day in the thing I wasn't supposed to coat it in, which is the ASP metal oxide coating. And then I did the ASP trim around the trim, and you can see just how hydrophobic those parts are. Also trying something new. Instead of just using the wash media, I have the Rag Company Ultra Clay Towel, and one side of it is microfiber. So I'm using the clay part and the microfiber part to wash the car. Something new. Back again to the mystery box. I got this Vonix V Polish. It's the medium cut. On the right hand side, I did a test panel with the same pad, which is the Rupes yellow wool pad. So it's like a medium type cut. But this polish is supposed to finish well, and the one and done compound is also supposed to finish very well. It was very hard to wipe off the one and done, which has always been my complaint with it. I really like it as a polish, but the wipe off is just a pain. But then now in comparison, that Vonix V polish was such a breeze to wipe off. And even though it was probably 60 degrees out and the sun was beaming directly on it, didn't have any issues wiping off. Had to clean my camera lens. Because I've worked on a few different Jeeps before, and this part of the grill just drives me insane. You can't get a 1-inch polish in there. You do have to just polish it by hand. So I'm using it's a low pile microfiber from the Rag Company. I'll make sure that I link it into the description. And using that with the Vonix, I was able to clean that up. In addition, I was having, this car is 5 years old, 100,000+ miles on it. You could see that the prior owner was damaging it with their fingernails whenever they went to open the door, which is common. It's just in the finger cups. And once again, I don't have anything like a conical polisher attachment that I could use in there. So I decided to hand polish it, and it worked out really well. As you can see, it really took all the scratches out with that polish. Did not leave any hazing or anything behind. And I'm pretty sure right now this is going to be my go-to polish for any other polishing jobs that I have coming up. If you have something that you'd like to use, let me know, because it's no longer available on Car Supplies Warehouse. They're not selling that product anymore. So it appears that this vehicle used to go through automatic car washes. You can see the scratches that were on the top of the light. Usually when you're going through the car wash, it's being hugged by all the little brushes and whatnot, so you're getting a lot of scratches in that area. I went with the 3-inch Rupes. Even though the 3-inch is less powerful, it does give me good control in this small section. So you can see on the right hand side, place that I just finished polishing, and then you can still see all the scratches that were on the left. So the yellow pad, pretty much for the entire vehicle, worked out very well for me. I made sure to take off the license plate so I could get behind there. And then also on the roof, which had quite a few bit of hail hits, I am doing a one step up there as well with the same polish and the same yellow 5-inch pad. I went through about 5 pads. I did try to clean them while they were on the polisher, but that Vonix polish has some serious staying power. This is the only clip that I have where I'm actually doing the ceramic coating on the Jeep. It is, the camera just kept overheating. But the Mohs is very good for mobile detailers. I'm sorry, it's the Mohs Evo because it's the new one. And it has about a 30-second wipe off, or you can do the entire panel, which kind of just depends on your humidity. So I had no problems with it. Wipe off was easy. It wasn't too tacky. I didn't have to go through a whole bunch of towels. I really liked it. And you use the 2-towel method to wipe off. I use the rag company. It's the Pearl Weave, and I'll go ahead and make sure that I link it in the description. And the second fluffier towel that I'm using is the Eagle Edgeless 350. I really like this towel for the final wipe off. What I'm doing right now, holding onto the car with my first wipe off towel, shouldn't do that because you can definitely get high spots. So if you find yourself doing that, just make sure that you wipe off any areas where you touched with any of the application towels because it will leave a high spot on the car. Ask me how I know. I think the Jeep came out really, really good. And for 104,000 miles, 5 years old, I would not have expected it to have as few rock chips as it does. For example, I have a 2019 CX-5 in the red, the one in the background, and oh my goodness, the amount of rock chips on that thing, it's just horrible. I ended up doing a polish on these rain guards, also ceramic coated them. I used the ASP trim, then I used the Mohs on all the painted surfaces and the chrome, along with the rear lights and front lights. I think it came out awesome. You'd never think that this is a 5-year-old car, especially with 104,000 miles on it. If you need detailing or any ceramic coating protection in Chesterfield, Virginia, info@kpdetails.com. All of the items that I used will be in the description. Thanks for watching.